Let's Talk World with Maria. And as you can see, we have different backgrounds today because you know what? I felt so good on this couch. And I felt so good to have this couple right here on Let's Talk World, Mr. Ruly and Emil Maya
Yeah.
of Ruly Emil clothing
Clothing line.
clothing lines. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in again. This week, we actually live stream for Let's Talk World earlier this week. It's because I sent everybody on vacation except me. So, anyways, thank you so much for those who are following us. We just made over 500,000 reach on all social media shows, and on Facebook alone 230,000 reach since last week. And congratulations to all my teammates, and also to those people who continue to listen to us, even though sometimes we cannot speak English, right, like me, right?
Okay.
And also to those people who share us, and to those partners that we have on social media shows. If you guys miss any of our show, we have our website socialmediashows.com, so don't you ever forget that. But anyways, one of our mic is not working, so let me just fix this really quick to make sure that you can hear us. And you know, you guys are free to say anything. It's the internet anyway. Make sure you guys say hi, hello, or anything you want to say, or share it, like our shows, because that makes us motivated to do more shows every single week. Okay, I believe where's working. There you go. There you go. It's working. But anyways, guys, before I keep on going on and on, which is I cannot, I cannot avoid myself. Just keep on going and going because that's how excited I am.
We love
I
it.
would I would like you guys to tell us more about you guys selves.
Okay. Well, what can I start? Like, I'm from Mexico. I've been living here in Las Vegas for over 6 years. Now my husband and I we started our own business. It's a clothing line. Yeah.
My name is Emil, and I was actually born in California. My parents are from El Salvador. My grandfather's Filipino, and yes,
Wow.
ako ay Filipino mestizo.
Wow.
And we've been married for about 6 years now. And about 2 years ago, we were contemplating the idea of creating something that was very special and unique that had a meaning behind it. So obviously, we came up with our clothing line, and our clothing line has a beautiful logo.
Is this
It's
one here?
the Hummingbird.
The hummingbird.
Yes, so I'm wearing. This is the summer collection for.
It's beautiful.
RE.
I love the color. I
Yes,
love the
thank you.
design. Those are beautiful.
Yeah, and they're actually a unisex fit.
Oh my
So
god.
men, women, and we have two different colors. So go visit rulyemil.com, and then Ruly's obviously wearing the military green shirt, the Hummingbird, and it's from our original collection,
The first
the
collection.
first collection.
Yeah, that's the one I
Regular
saw
t-shirt.
a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, we have them at Fab Life, and that's actually makes me motivated to invite them back here at Let's Talk World. And as you all know, Let's Talk World is all about promoting, supporting, showcasing, and featuring different people who have passion, who have the heart to do what they do. We are not here just to make money, but we are here to actually inspire and empowers all individuals and businesses. If you think that your products and services and your talent can inspire others, please hit us up, come to us and say, hey, I would like to showcase myself in your show. Like, and I don't need to wait for them because I've been waiting for this day to have them on Let's Talk World. So thank you
you.
so much,
Well, thank
guys,
you for
for
inviting us.
gracing
Thank
my
you,
show
Maria.
and taking that other way around to get here on time, even though you work so hard during the day. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate
Thank
it
you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
But anyways, how did you guys met?
Well, we've been telling to a lot of people like a story of how we met, and this is the real story. We met in the place that we used to work, in the restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to work there as a cook, and then they promoted me as a waiter.
they promoted you to the
Yeah.
waiter.
And then he was with his co-workers, having lunch, and I was there with my friend Chela.
Uh-huh.
So she pushed me to talk to him. Well, she likes to talk, and then she pushed me to talk to him. We interchanged the numbers.
She's a friendly person.
Yeah.
Is it a love? Is it a love at first sight
Yeah.
kind of thing?
I
Yeah,
have to
she's
say,
very-
yeah, it
she-
was love at first sight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him and I was like, oh my goodness. Like when he smiled at me, I was like, this is it.
Oh my god!
I'm staying here and yeah, very.
I don't believe in
Beautiful.
love at first sight, honestly, but it happens.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that it will happen to me, but I believe that it happens to a lot of people.
We actually been together. I think if we spent 2 nights away from each other,
Yeah.
apart, that's because of
And you
work.
get that anxiety.
Oh, I know, but we stay on the phone all night till we fall asleep.
Oh,
yeah.
Till we fall asleep.
that
But,
is so sweet.
yeah, I knew the minute I saw him, I was like, this is it. I'm gonna marry this guy, and I did.
And you guys get married when?
We got married like October 15, 2013.
Oh,
Yeah, after 3 months dating, we got married.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
guys!
It's
And
close to 6 years.
and it seems that it's working well because you created Ruly Emil fashion.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
clothing line.
Yeah, we actually had dinner last night with Alfredo
Oh.
David, who is a very well-known photographer in Mexico,
And
and
here in Vegas too.
here in
He's
Vegas. Oh,
well
and
known
he's
here in
well known
Vegas.
here in Vegas also.
I
And
want to meet him too.
oh, you will, you will. He's amazing. And he was in the back seat. We were taking him to his home, and he said, "I see you guys together for a long time, if not forever." I was like, "Wow."
Yeah, he even said like I would like to have a relationship like you guys.
Yeah. So.
Wow. See, you become the role model of the society.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of what you do and what loves you guys have to each other, and that's empowering.
And we keep to ourselves a lot. Like we just keep to ourselves. We strongly believe that you have to take care of what you have, you know, and when you start bringing, you know, letting other people into your lives, then that's, you know, that's when you're like, you're putting it out there for your marriage to fail, you know. So we like to keep to ourselves. We're very friendly on social media. We're actually the ones that answer back to like any questions and messages. But
It's
yeah.
not, you know, those are not a paid response. They actually responded themselves.
And
you
we,
know.
we actually have someone that helps us out to fulfill the orders
Yeah.
and sometimes messages. Like this person is so cool. What is her name? Nicole.
Nicole.
Her name is Nicole.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nicole, you need to answer to my questions next.
Yeah, so she's really cool. I'm sorry we know her by a different name.
A different
Nikki.
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 Yeah.
So but she's really cool and she helps us out. So sometimes she was like, "Oh, you guys have messages." So and we just jump on there.
So Ruly Emil, where did you get this name? Oh well,
Well,
well I mean is the logo. Okay, sorry about that.
since I'm little, everybody's been calling me Ruly because my real name is Raul.
Oh.
So they've been calling me Ruly, and then his family he used to call him Emil, and then one time we were like we went for lunch, and I told him, you know what, I think I just got the name right now. What if we don't combine our names like those like luxury brands out there?
Yeah.
Like we combine our names because we're the owners.
Mm-hmm.
So Ruly Emil, that's how the name.
Which is, you know, it's a really, it goes together, it clicks
Yeah.
together. Ruly Emil, it's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah, at the beginning he wasn't sure about the name. But once I stuck with names, it's our names.
Exactly.
And then he said, you know what, I'm gonna try to. It's okay. And then a lot, like some of our customers, they said they like the name. It's like very catchy.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's
yes.
a catchy name.
It's really, it's, you know, Ruly Emil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very, very, what do you call it now? Unique.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
unique, yes.
It's not similar to other name brands.
Yes.
It's just Ruly Emil.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I would like to know about your logo. Because,
Okay.
you know, your logo is Hummingbird. What does
Hummingbird.
this means to you and to
Oh.
means to your customer?
Emil is gonna respond that he's more like talking.
Like
about-
okay, so if you go to rulymail.com, you'll find you can see the meaning of the hummingbird, and it's like pretty much we sat down at home and we're like, okay, what does it mean to us? And it's very beautifully put together. But real quick, it's a beauty, strength, fighter, a very enchanting bird, and it's been said that when you've experienced the loss of someone, they come back to visit you as a hummingbird. So for us, that's how we portray this, like the hummingbird. The hummingbird is just so beautiful, so enchanting, and it's just like I know you may think, we all think it's a beautiful bird, but you know what? The hummingbird, it's got to fight in order for it to eat, to drink the nectar from another rose, because like they have to be aware of their surroundings, because sometimes other hummingbirds come and attack. So it's, but we like to see it as like a beautiful symbol, like it symbolizes love, like love after life. And then of course, if you've experienced the loss of someone, it's been said that they come back to see you and visit you as a hummingbird.
Well, my dad always, my dad passed away in 2016, and he always been by my side since then. So I always feel his presence.
Yeah.
So whenever you say hummingbird, somebody comes to visit you.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a hummingbird.
Yeah, and actually, he is actually the one who came up with the idea of the hummingbird being our logo. Yeah.
So how you came up with that? Like, how did you think about it?
Well, it's related with a TV show, a Mexican TV show. During the intro, it came a hummingbird on the picture, and then I told my husband, what if we wouldn't use the hummingbird as our logo? It's a beautiful creature. It's like it's like moving everywhere, up and down, back and forth. So
it's always moving.
Yeah,
right?
it's always moving.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, let's do it. And then after that, we investigated the meaning of the hummingbird, and we liked it.
Yeah. So there it is, Ruly Emil.
Ruly Emil, right here.
The hummingbird.
Well, I see all these this tattoo right here. That's beautifully put. And I heard that you are, we're gonna talk more about actually their personal life, because I have so much more. But don't forget, they are at Ruly Emil or dash.
No, RulyEmil.com.
Well, RulyEmil.com. That's where all their clothing line. You go ahead and check it out. Their heart is put together into this clothing line. It's not just a clothing line, but there's a lot of different story about this clothing line. And if you guys wanna know more about those stories, go to Fab Life last month, and you'll find out what are the stories. But we will talk about a little bit more here and there about the clothing line and about this couple right here. So please stay tuned, don't go away, and we will be right back after these messages.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything we want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
Show.
Social Media Shows is teaming up with RevolutionRadio2.com to present Social Media Shows Sunday. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the U.S. are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
Welcome back to Let's Talk World, and this is Maria, Emil, and Ruly with RulyEmil.com clothing line. Thank you so much for coming back with me. We're having so much fun here in the middle of the break. We are just talking about different things, and as you all know, this couple belong to help me with this
LGBT community.
LGBT community, and they are here to represent, the rights of expression, freedom of expression. There you go, freedom of expression. And our society right now had come up into higher level where we accept everybody. Don't you agree with me?
Absolutely. I do agree.
Yeah. And to all my friends from the Philippines, just shout out to all of you guys. 80% of my friends in the Philippines belong to LGBT as well. Yeah. Yes. And they are so much fun. So yeah, at one point in my life they thought I am gay too. So they thought I changed. Changed.
You're confused.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, I'm confused too sometimes.
No.
But anyways, guys, well, thank you so much for coming back to our show, and I would like to actually dig a little bit further. That's why I mentioned the LGBT. Yeah.
Let's do it.
So let me ask you guys: when you guys get together, did you ever felt like someone will stereotype you or judge you outside for getting together? Let me just ask that.
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah, when we got together, I was very comfortable going out with my husband, like holding him across the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problem with that. Since the beginning, I've been okay with that.
I mean, of course, there's like places, like time and place, like for you to do stuff. Like we go out to the mall, but that doesn't mean that we're like kissing, or like we're all up on each other because there are
Why not?
people.
I kiss everybody in the public.
I know, but see, this is the thing. Like, I feel like if you want to be respected, you have to respect others. Not a lot of people are open minded, just like our parents. Like
Thanks to your parents.
right. I mean, my mom is so cool. Like, my mama was actually the one who motivated me to like marry my husband, and my sister, I love her so much. My nephews, oh my goodness, they're my life. My brother-in-law, he's really cool. My grandparents, my cousins. It's like even though we are a gay couple and we're married, we still have that a little bit of like, not a little bit, but we want to respect others so they can respect us.
Yeah.
And there are kids who are kids around us, we just like
You know
to.
why I asked this question is my daughter is straight, okay, but she joked with me one time because she thought I'm very strict mom and I am kind of conservative and different views, not everything, and she didn't know that I've been with a lot of gay friends in the Philippines, right? So she came one day and said, "Mom, what are you going to do if I tell you that I'm a gay, like a girl?" And I said, "Okay." And she's like, "You're not mad?" I'm like, "Why I'm gonna mad if if you're happy with that, go
Yeah.
for it." That's the reason why I asked you guys that.
My sister did that to me actually. Remember?
Yeah.
One morning, it was Saturday morning, and she was like, "Emil, I have something to tell you." And I'm like, "What is it?" And I think I was like 15 at the time, and she was like 11. She was like, "I am a lesbian," and I was like, "Oh my god, but you're very girly. Like you like glitter, and you like pink and purple. Like."
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you sure?" But I'm out. I mean, I've been gay my whole life.
Yeah.
But I was just like very confused and I was like, "Does Mama know?" And then my mom was like, "Oh, I had a girlfriend when I was in high school." I was like, "Oh my god, what is going on here?" So that comes to show how cool my mom is. So yeah, it was funny.
Oh
It
my
was
god,
really
it's
funny.
really good to grow up with a cool mom, don't
Yeah.
you think?
Oh yeah.
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 Sadly, I don't have that experience in my life, but they're okay with me.
So you guys are already this or gay, if I can say that,
Yeah.
since you guys are young.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I
When
know
did
it-
you find out?
Well, I didn't find out. I've been doing it all my life.
So
Yeah,
so you
I don't know how to be other way because since I'm little, I know the way I am. Yeah.
so you played with dolls.
I play with dolls. I remember how these neighbors like they were like, "This is my house. There's a house in between," and I used to go to my neighbors and go to one of the bedrooms, close the door, and then I know what the doors were. So I pulled the doors. I was playing, and when I was done, I put everything back and go back to my home. I strongly believe they know what I was doing there, but yeah, that's what I used to do.
So when you guys are kids, you have a guy crush.
I did.
Oh yeah,
You did?
me too.
Zach
But I asked
Morris.
these questions to JC, by the way, and it's so much fun to listen to it because it's like, oh my god, yeah. So it's really fun. If you guys don't know yet, for those people out there, the most fun to hang with are gays. I promise you that they are so much fun to hang with. I hang with them so many times in the Philippines, and I miss them so much.
I'm actually very shy, believe it or
You
not.
are?
I am like the shyest person. Like, we go out and people come up to me and I'm like, "Oh my god." They're like, "How's your clothing brand doing?" I'm like, "It's doing great, thank you so much." And then it's like, I'll give them a hug and then they're like, "You're very quiet. You're not what you look like, like on your videos or pictures." And I'm like, it's crazy. Like, I'm very, very shy. And then he's actually the one who's like, "You need to be nicer to people. You need to talk." And I'm like,
He's
"Oh."
nice.
Yeah,
Are you?
yeah.
Are you a bitch?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
well, depends on the situation. Actually, sometimes at the beginning, I'm shy. I don't like to talk. But once I get confident, oh no, you don't stop me. I like to talk.
He does.
Yeah, even when we go out like to a restaurant or with some friend's house, he said like, "Oh, we have to go, Ruly. We have to go." I'm talking. And he said, "If you don't stop talking, I'm gonna leave without you." I'm like, "Okay."
So I'm gonna embarrass you.
Well, I want you guys go ahead and shout out to your friends, to your sponsors, to your relatives. I'm just gonna turn on the air condition really quick, okay?
Sounds
Okay.
good. Well, we want to say hello to Lily. She couldn't be here with us tonight because this was a last minute interview that we were invited for, and I mean we love it. We love it, being here.
And to all the people over there in the Limón, Jalisco, hope you guys are watching us.
La gente de Salvador.
My cousins and my family in Oregon. Hopefully you guys are watching this interview.
Yeah.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Oregon.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're from Oregon.
No, I have family living there. From there, yeah.
So are you guys originally from
I'm
Las
from
Vegas?
Mexico.
From Mexico.
Yeah.
I
And
was
you
born in California.
born in California.
Mhm.
So how long you been in the US?
6 years.
6
Over
years.
6 years. Yeah, I like it.
Well, do you guys? I have another question for you because I learned
Please.
this from JC. But before I ask the question, don't you guys think that one of the reason why Ruly
So thanks to that, a lot of people knows him, and then that is the reason he's been helping us a lot to grow our business.
and it's actually a joint effort, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course, I've done modeling. I've been doing
That's
modeling.
what my question for
Yes,
next.
I've been doing modeling since I was 15, and that's because of my mama. Like my mom, she would take me to auditions. Actually, I sing and I dance, and then my grandparents were like, you know what, you need to do modeling. My grandfather, my grandmother, they paid for my modeling school. And I remember when I was 17, I actually had my first runway show. Because I looked like I was 12 when I was 17. I looked really young. So it
You
was
still
for,
look young.
Thanks. I'm 35 now. So yeah. And it was for Polo. And Mario Lopez was hosting. It was called the Southern Women's Show, but because it was back in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. So ever since I've been doing I've been doing modeling, and then I remember I was working at the club, and then these guys came up to me, and I actually happened to work with one of them. His name is Brian Wong, and they're the owners of Bullywear, athletic apparel. And they asked me if I wanted to be one of their models, and I was like, me? I was like, sure, why not? And then the security there, DJ, happened to be a photographer, so he was like, I need to take your pictures. So him and James, we had my first photo shoot, and then my husband, of course, was there. And then that led to something else, and Vice Man, who's an underwear brand, and then Rappy J.
Rappy J from Texas.
Rappy
Is it
J
from Texas?
from Texas,
So
Rappy J Wear.
when we gonna see you in your underwear?
It's actually on my Instagram, my personal Instagram.
Ooh,
Yeah,
go
it's,
and check it out,
Emilio
guys.
_Amaya Cobian. So yeah, go check it out, and of course my husband, he's very smart, very talented,
He is very, very
yeah.
smart. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm really good in reading people, so I know that.
Oh yeah, and he's
I think you might be the model, but this is a brain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
My husband is blonde.
Yeah.
You know, I can't argue against that one. It's true. And Scarlett
You're the
tells me that all the
blonde,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the brain.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like to observe. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's really good with numbers.
Yes. But anyways, thank you so much for for letting me interview you guys. What we're gonna do next, guys, is we're gonna show you some of their clothing line with the models, and we're gonna talk a little bit about it every single time it comes up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna actually pull it out in front of our thing. And here you go. This is the Ruly Emil clothing line. You can actually purchase it at rulyemil.com. Where else they can find it?
Go to our
Or Instagram, and then through our Instagram you can click on the link on the website, and it's gonna take you to the main website.
and our
Oh,
Facebook like page also.
Perfect.
Ruly.emil.
perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it out now. Let me just make it really big. Then we're gonna talk a little bit on each one. Perfect. So let's go. All right. So this one with this one.
Okay, so that picture right there, it's Jesus Kardashian. He's actually a well-known person in the LGBT community and on Instagram and Facebook. Right here you have Ruly and our model Hunter. She's gorgeous. The photo shoot, it looks like it was cool, but it was really, really cold. This one here, it was so beautiful. Julio Miguel actually is running in something that we're going to talk about later, and she purchased a shirt. Yeah, right there.
Nice.
And then she happens to be one of our models. for our collection.
Look at the hummingbird in there.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then look, Vanessa, she's our official model
She's,
for Ruly Emil.
she's one of our good friends.
Nice.
Yeah. That
Her
night we
sis-
went to the Wayne to promote our clothing line at the
Beautiful.
Excess nightclub. And she's Laura McGrath. She's one of our good friends too. She wore our t-shirts on the Excess nightclub to support us.
Nice.
And we have that shirt for you, actually.
Oh,
We brought you one.
my
Yes,
God,
yeah.
Love it.
There's Vanessa and Lily.
Hey,
Lily, we love you.
Shout out. And then this is your.
This is us celebrating the Pride Month, our picture.
Oh, yes. That's
Yeah. So next year, hopefully, we're gonna be out there for Pride. This one here, it's Ben's sister. Ben is our really good friend, and she actually is sporting Ruly Emil charcoal gray shirt at the gym. So
That's
that means you
beautiful.
can wear it anywhere.
It's
Yeah.
You know, and
Those are
yeah.
unisex
And then
cups.
Isabella.
Isabella, you have
Yeah,
another
from California.
baby.
Yeah, from California.
Wow. Wow. Well, that is their products clothing line. Any last words before we say goodbye to our viewers?
Please stay tuned. We have our tracksuits coming out soon. We are going to be traveling to either Colombia or Mexico.
Yeah, just to talk with some companies. They're gonna be working with us to do the clothing.
Nice.
And yeah, we thank Brian Wong and Ray Wong for being so supportive and believing in us when it comes to like trusting us with their information and who they know and who we should go to. And you know, our models, of course, we have Alan. He's a dancer. He's an amazing guy.
Our models, Johnny De La Torre, a photographer.
Yeah.
Now he moved back to California, but we're gonna keep working with him.
Here in the
Nice.
States. And then in Mexico, we have Alfredo
Alfredo
David.
David, that he's my cousin, so we're gonna be working with him in Mexico.
Funny enough, they
Yeah.
happen to be cousins, and I've worked with him before. And
Wow.
yeah, we went to
Yeah.
Mexico.
Small
we met up
world.
with him. Yeah.
because
Small world.
this men's underwear clothing line,
Viceman?
Viceman, the owner, he worked with Alfredo David. That he's from my hometown, and then he's my cousin. That's
Nice.
That's crazy.
Wow. Well, when you keep your business in a family, family setting,
Yeah.
that's pretty good too. You're helping everybody,
Yeah.
helping each
Oh, yes.
other, and helping our community. Last question for you guys is how would you think this Hummingbird clothing line, rulyemil.com, will impact the community?
You know, we have a lot of plans. We just started about 4 months ago, and a lot of the times people want you to keep your plans to yourself. We want to be part of charities, of course. People with eating disorder, people, with what else?
well, we don't know yet. As
But,
Emil-
what we're
Emil
planning.
says that
I am
we're-
connected with
we're-
5 different
yeah,
organizations.
we're planning to work with the charities that who needs the most.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, like, we were invited to a radio station, we're not
Yeah.
going to say the name, and we were like, oh, we want to be part of this charity. And they're like, you guys shouldn't talk about that. And I'm like, why not? This is what we stand for.
Yes.
And this is what we want to do. And if you say it and you word it out, it's going to happen. If you put it out there in the universe, it'll happen. Right now, we're just starting, but, with everyone's support. One shirt. If we sell one shirt, one tank top, it's like we get so excited. We still get so excited. We're like, oh my goodness, we have an order. Because Nicole will text us and be like, oh, you guys have an order. I'm like, okay, cool. And actually, one of the things that we are so thankful for are customers. We actually met up with this guy. Freddie. He's so amazing. I had to go by myself. He made some pins for us,
Of
and
the
we're actually
logo.
giving you one of the logo. I almost cried when he gave them to me because Ruly couldn't make it because he was working. And then someone gave us a little hummingbird, and then people go on Facebook and they're tagging us with the hummingbirds and sending us pictures. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
And we truly thank everyone out there, and we thank you for believing in us too and bringing us on your show.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate it. See, this show, especially this show and social media shows, is about promoting and showcasing people. We feature people. We are in synergy. We are all in circles, and there's no reason why you don't wanna mention other people. You know what I mean? To
Right.
help them.
Yeah.
You're not. It's not like you're doing a hard, physical work saying their
it's just
name.
mention their names.
Mention
Doesn't
their
matter
names.
if
Thank
we're
you
not
for
helping them,
everyone.
Just
Yeah.
mention the people who's working with us. Who's
That's
helping
pretty
us.
cool,
Yeah.
and that's a good for your art. And
Yeah.
we thank you
Give-
guys so much.
Give those people the credit who's helping us.
Yes.
like Victor Herrera, the owner and creator of Vice Man. I mean, he's he's
I
so
think
cool.
he's my friend on Facebook.
Oh yeah, he's really cool. Go follow his page.
She's gonna be here today.
Yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny enough, like my husband was saying, like sometimes like oh, if you mention someone's name, it's going to be a conflict of interest or because of your brand. We don't think about it like that. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't because of these people. We wouldn't be where we at if it wasn't because of these people, like who've been helping us out. Like for example, my picture just got picked for the CN2.
Wow.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. It's an underwear brand. Yeah, it's cool. And the photographer was Noel here in Las Vegas. Oh, I remember clearly when he said to me, "Let's work together," because he only works with beautiful people. Not my profile, but it's on my Instagram.
Noel?
Yeah, Noel photography. He's amazing, and once again, we are so thankful. And with everyone, can we say something in Spanish? Because a lot of
go ahead.
last time they were like,
Yes,
"Dude,
go
you didn't say
ahead.
anything
Please
in
do.
Spanish." Queremos agradecerle a todos nuestros amigos, amistades de aquí, de California, de Oregón, de México, que están
de Limón,
preguntando,
Jalisco.
sí, que si vamos a empezar a vender ropa en México, claro que sí.
Sí, estuvimos platicando con Isabelita Quesada y su esposo Carlos Guerrero, que son de Querétaro. Son unos buenos amigos de nosotros y ellos nos están apoyando para poder traer nuestra...
.com, Twitter, tweets, Periscope. I hope I'm not missing something, but if you forgot anything, you can email me info@socialmediashows.com. If you guys want to be on this hot seat, please let me know. Go on our page and make an appointment. Anyways, our show of Honeybees tomorrow at 3 p.m. Please stay tuned tomorrow. Honeybees tomorrow at 3 p.m. on socialmediashows.com. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening or morning wherever you guys are. And we'll see you guys again next week on Let's Talk World. Thank you.
Thank you.